Abby is backstage. I'm here with the women of Dance Moms. So Kelly and Holly, I want to start with you. You guys were backstage when Jackie and Christy Ray were out here.
I have invested a lot of time in Abby's studio with my daughter, and having two moms come in, I don't know them. There's nothing against them personally. They seem to be lovely people. But to have Abby talk so negatively about us, and we've been loyal customers, and our children are products of her teaching, it is insulting.
Why do you stay?
Nia has improved, and she continues to improve, and that's why I stay. Nia likes Abby. She loves her team. That's why I stay.
And Abby challenges them every week with new choreography.
I think, too, you have to understand, we were a group of moms who've been together for a long time, and I really believe that we all deserve to be here. You know, where were you guys 3 years ago?
This isn't about me.
You're here now. So what changed your mind?
I wanted to see what it was like, and here I am.
So, well, I have a bone to pick about that. You had said that you thought that Melissa and I had, like, pushed Sophia and Jackie out of the studio. I was nothing but nice to you. As a matter of fact, everybody said I was dropping Christy as a friend for you.
You were very nice to me.
But you're saying to people that I made you leave the studio. Why would that be?
I remember that day. I didn't say to
No.
anybody that you made me leave. I left on my own free will.
Let's find out what kind of questions the audience has for you. Who has a question in the audience?
Hi, so my question is, this season it seems like Kathy has kind of dominated the competitions. Are you worried about the future competitions?
Kathy's team, those boys are much older than our girls. And they're different dancers, and they're teenagers, and it's like comparing apples and oranges.
I don't even think that it's that they're older. These girls came to Abby's studio at 2 years old and danced from then till now. And if we win or lose as a team, who cares?
Yeah.
We're a team. We didn't handpick our team. We are who we grew up with and who we were taught with. And that's what counts.
Well, since all of you have something to say about Kathy, Kathy, come on out. Here she comes. Hello, madame. How are you? Have a seat. Kathy, you've been doing really well this season,
Very
and it's
well.
rubbing some people the wrong way.
Oh, yes, it is. Lots of people.
So what's your strategy?
You know, it's a happy environment. The boys are very, very happy. They don't get yelled at. So that says something in itself. You can produce without screaming and yelling.
So if you could have any dancer, who would it be?
I know exactly who it would be, and it's probably gonna shock her pantyhose right off of her, although she doesn't have pantyhose. Ooh, and she didn't shave either.
I have laser hair removal.
Well, anyhow, it's not working for you, babe. You got stubbles. Anyhow,
I would choose Chloe.
Would you dress her up in a meat suit?
no, I wouldn't. I would choose Chloe because I know that Abby would love to get rid of her. She doesn't realize that she's got a little hidden pearl.
Well,
and
thank
I think
you, Kathy.
that
That's
if
actually nice of you.
Chloe
I
would
appreciate
come
it.
to my studio,
Oh.
Christy would probably have a good time bantering back and forth with me, but she would see that Chloe
Let's not
was
get crazy.
treated nicely.
I don't know. I mean, this is her team. I'm not willing to just walk away from a team. Talk to me at some point.
Well, no, wait a minute. He asked me a question,
I know.
figuratively speaking, who
Yes.
it would be.
And
I'm not giving you a proposal.
I'm not taking it as a proposal.
Yeah, okay,
I'm
good.
saying, even just thinking of that, because Jeff just alluded to that, I'm saying, I don't think Chloe would walk away from her team.
Well, at some point, you're going to get to the point where the straw breaks the camel's back. So you know that that's my thoughts, and it's not a proposal, but I think it was very nice and noble of me to say that about her because
Kathy,
I think
you
she's
are
a nice
and
little girl.
noble. Thank you.
Let's go to the audience and find out who has a question for you guys.
Kathy, I was wondering if you would have any of these moms babysit little Vivi, which one would you not pick to babysit?
I would not pick Christy. I would not.
Vivi would have fun with
I
me.
would not pick Kelly. I would definitely not pick Jill because I just don't like her. I would probably pick Holly or Melissa.
All right, who else in the audience has a question for Kathy or one of the moms?
Kathy, I've heard that your favorite show is Downton Abbey, so I'd like to know which character you think fits you best and which character fits Abby best.
I think that I'm a little bit like Mary, and I don't think that there is a car. Oh, I said a car. I don't think that there is anybody like Abby other than the car that drives around in a circle to pick up the people. She doesn't have the class for that show, in my opinion.
You looked like you were, about to hit the wing, so it showed on your face.
You're not her dance teacher, so don't rip on my daughter.
She does it enough.
Well, I pay her.
Maybe you should get a refund, because those knees were bent. She missed many a steps.
All right, look, this is a dance competition. I've had it.
I hope you're happy. Now my kid's leaving.
Don't you touch me. Don't you touch me.
As you can see, Abby's joined us. So, Abby, Kathy says that when you go to the competitions that lately, you completely ignore her, that you won't even look at her.
She just really doesn't exist in my world anymore. She struck me.
I think that Abby is acting ridiculous over what happened. And I think that the way that she's carrying on about this is more than the SWAT with the handbag. Abby is upset because somebody now is maybe interfering with her thunder. And, you have a lot of thunder to give, and I'm not saying that nasty because you're a large woman. I'm saying that because you have a great team, but you are carrying on like a brat. We've known each other for a very long time.
I'm an only child. I am a spoiled brat.
Well, you know what? I'm an only child too, though, Abby.
Yeah, but look at your poor, pathetic mother over there.
And I
You
don't.
disgraced her.
Did you just call my mother pathetic?
Yes. Poor, pathetic. She's
Oh my
a disgrace.
gosh. I'll tell you what, Abby, you really know how to win friends and influence people.
You know what, Kathy? Prop like you should be shoved down a toilet. And that's it.
Abby, before this show came about, we competed 3 times against you. And 2 of those 3 times, we beat you. So that's how crappy I am. I had an 8-year-old beat your 12-year-old for a grand national title in New York City.
Time out. Time out.
There's no timeout, Abby.
Kathy.
Abby!
You're paddling upstream, sweetheart.
No.
It's over.
No.
It's over. Look at your own kid.
Yeah, don't start on my kid, Abby,
Oh,
because
yes,
you are so
yes.
obsessed with her, you can't see
Look
straight.
at how Mackenzie's improved.
Okay, but I don't think Mackenzie's improved that much. I watched her last week in her dance. Her bent knees, and she could barely do the choreography.
It takes a lot more courage to get on that stage and dance with bent knees
You are
and
out of control,
unpointed
Abby.
feet than to sit in the audience
You know
and
what?
watch.
You know what? Time out. This argument is between Abby and I.
because it's my
I'm
kid
not
you're
talking
talking
about your
about.
kid. Talking about my
Well,
kid.
you
I'm
were
not
talking about my kid in that audience.
This gets a little ridiculous. I was not even talking. She was conversing with Anthony. And all
But
of a
he
sudden,
was your choreographer,
all of a
so
sudden,
you were
you're
responsible
well,
for him.
Honey, I didn't stick my hand up his and make him a ventriloquist
Well,
and make
maybe
him
you did
talk.
because you say I do that to Melissa.
I didn't do it to him. He can talk how he wants. And if your kid is always behind in rehearsals or in
My
the
kid's
dance,
not always
then you should
behind.
talk to her.
My kid's
Because
not always
obviously she
behind.
doesn't know how to coach. I think that all of you ladies are very, very tacky in this. I've taken time out. Time out.
my daughter.
But your kids,
audience of 300
but your kids are up on stage dancing.
The only child on this team that did not dance today was Paige.
And that's
because
my
she
fault?
was humiliated
Oh, please,
3
Kelly.
days ago
Oh,
from you and
please.
your choreographer. And
Please.
that's
She didn't
why
wanna
she didn't
She
dance
probably
today.
didn't dance today because Abby doesn't give her any choreography.
No. Paige don't want to go on stage because she's a horrible dancer because that's all everybody tells her.
How about starting with your own teacher?
Yes, including Abby,
Okay.
including
And
you,
I think she's the
including your
root of it.
choreographer. And that's wrong.
Your
to
problem,
do to a
your
12-year-old.
problem is standing over there.
She's fabulous. And she might not be as good as Sophia or Asia or Maddie, but you know what? She's fabulous
You know what?
to me.
Christy, did you know that Paige decided not to dance today because
I
she
did, but
was in a bad space?
yeah, but that's Kelly's decision. And
It was
Paige's
not my decision to pull Paige's dance. Paige asked me to pull her dance.
You don't get better sitting on your butt.
When you called Paige over to hear Kathy's choreographer's critique, do you regret doing that?
No, absolutely not. Paige was a hero. I thought once they realized that they had crossed the line, that they were hurting feelings, that it was none of their business.
Oh, and you never hurt feelings? You just called my mother pathetic.
And that she's a grown woman, she's an adult.
It doesn't matter. You just
she had her phone
disrespected
on.
your elder.
I don't care, she's nothing to me, and neither are you.
Well, you're nothing to me either, Abby, but a big blob.
So go.
If you guys want me out, Abby, do your magic. Do your magic.
Puff, be gone.
It's not working, Wicked Witch.